Hello and welcome back or welcome. My name is Sarah Jane. I'm a yoga therapist, tarot reader, and co-creator of the deck that I'm reading from called Be With Your Body Tarot. And this week we're going to do a reading around this new moon in Aquarius. So first I pulled the star card because the star represents Aquarius energy. And this is a reminder that we are connected to each other and that we are connected to the universe. And we forget that sometimes. We forget that we are connected. We forget that our actions affect other people. We forget that we are supported by other people. And this card is just a reminder to reintegrate ourselves into the world. Now, this new moon new moons in general are always such a great opportunity for planting seeds, for setting intentions. Since Pluto is also in Aquarius right now and just moved into Aquarius, I don't know if I would personally set a lot of intentions for this new moon, but it is something to notice what change happens. Pluto rules over a lot of change. Notice what is shifting within yourself and also within the collective this new moon. So before we get started, before we shuffle, I first want you to take a moment, check in with your body, maybe take a deep breath. Let's do that in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel your body settle. Maybe check in with the sensations of your body and see if this reading feels like it is for you. Only you can tell me that. So we're going to do a little shuffle to get the energy moving. Let's do one more. February is the second month of the year, so we'll do 2 shuffles. Okay, so we'll put the star card right in the center of the reading, and then let's pull 3 more cards to see what is going to come up for us this new moon. Okay. Here, I'll just move this guy over here. All right, so we have the Hermit reversed, we have the 8 of Feet reversed, and we have the 9 of Eyes upright. So, I will say, like I had just mentioned, the new moon is in the same sign as Pluto, the first new moon that is connected to this Pluto being in Aquarius. This might be a new moon that I would take some time to reconfigure things, or maybe just expect the unexpected. I would, just knowing astrologically without even getting deep into the cards, that even if you have big plans this weekend, they may go off and it might be totally fine, but also plans might change. Just putting that out there. When we have reversals, I'm always like to pull astrology into this. When we have reversals, it's almost like a retrograde energy. So it's not bad, but it's a time to reassess, review, rest, right? All the rules of as we call it. So first, let's look at the Hermit card. We have the Hermit reversed. Typically, when the Hermit is upright, right, that is a reminder to go within yourself, listen to your own intuition, take time, find curiosity, self-study, all these things. When it is reversed, that might mean that you've been maybe isolating a little bit too much, and it is time to go out. So maybe this new moon for you will be about re-entering back into a community that you've had before, or finding a new community. Again, we've got reversal, so know that your plans might change, and that's okay. Okay, so next we have the 8 of Feet reversed. You might be feeling like your routine is completely off, or that you are trying to reestablish a routine. I know for a lot of folks, January was a complicated, long feeling month. And you might be in the process of like, okay, January, a lot of unexpected things happened. Now it is time for me to really set my routine up. And you might, by not having a routine and you might not feel very grounded right now. That's what the 8 of feet is all about. So let's look at the 8 of feet upright, right? This person is just kind of taking the next steps, doing the next thing, one thing at a time. This is a reminder to just take your time and set up something. We got the feet suit, it's connected to the physical body. Set up something that will help you to feel grounded in your body, because it's likely that you are feeling a little bit out of your body. And that is very informed by this 9 of Eyes card. So the feet suit is an earth quality. The Eyes suit is an air quality. So how are you overthinking things? Look at this person, like they look very nervous, and there's a little teardrop there. We've got the cacti, it's like sharp, So how are you overthinking things? How are you worrying, and what is keeping you up right now at night? What are you overthinking, and what can you come back to rest for yourself right now? So this is just such a good reminder to I think that there might be a little bit of an anxiety connected to the end of this week, and come back into your body, find some sort of structure that can help you to feel grounded. Let's pull 2 clarifying cards on, I want to say the 9 of Eyes. Yes. Okay. And then we'll look at the bottom. Yes. Okay. So we'll get to that Hanged one in a second. Let's talk about the Page of Hands reverse and the 8 of Eyes reverse. So likely your anxiety is connected to some sort of plan that hasn't worked out the way that you would like it to. You were heading in one direction, and maybe you're finding delays or miscommunication, or you're being redirected with something. It's not bad, but that's probably the reality of what's happening right now. And then the 8 of Eyes reversed, you feel trapped in something, but it's kind of, you're stuck a little bit in your head around that. You feel like there's no way out. You feel like there's no way out, but there is. You just need to find some clarity around it. And usually when we stop overthinking things, right? When we stop anxiety and ruminating on something, I've heard someone call it the mental chew toy. Sometimes we can have this mental thing that we are fixating on. We chew, trying to find the relief or the resolve, but there is no resolve because it's not actually based in reality. It's just how we are perceiving things at the moment. So you might feel trapped in that, and you feel like there's no way out. Oh, but I have to plan and think and overthink. No. The thing is to come back to your body. And then let's talk about the Hanged one reversed. So when this card shows up, especially in the reversal, this tells me that you are in a transition. And with that transition, and we're going to do our little reversal domino thing here. So in that transition, you are really struggling. You're in this in-between place, and instead of just accepting where you're at, you're struggling, trying to get free. I was thinking about traffic with this card, right? When this card is upright, it's like you're stuck in traffic, you're going to be late for wherever you're heading. And that's just the reality of the situation. Now, you have the choice where you can, try and honk and get around people and cause all sorts of havoc. Or you could listen to a podcast or call a friend or listen to music. It's you're going to be late. You can choose how you're going to use that time in this in-between space. It is reversed, so my guess is you might be feeling a little bit more in the trying to control the situation when it is an uncontrollable situation. Now let's do, I have this little domino, I call it the domino effect. So if I go back to the first reversal, flip that over and see how that shifts our narrative, this might give us a little bit of clarity on what the action steps are. So we have the Hermit. So the Hermit is reversed. So it's maybe it's time to go back out into the world. Hermit upright, it's actually, maybe it's time to rest a little bit. And again, we're going to go back to this Aquarius, this new moon in Aquarius. It might be a little bit unpredictable. And so maybe take some plans off of your plate. Not saying you need to cancel everything, but just, know that plans might change. And in your mind, find peace with the fact that you might be doing a little bit less this weekend, and that might be the smoother path. So if you're to take a little bit of time, listen to your own intuition, also finding some curiosity. The Hermit is connected to Virgo, which is one of the most curious signs that astrology that's happening right now has a lot to do with like learning new things. So by taking a little bit of time resting, you will be able to set up some structure in your day that you will feel a little bit more grounded. The reason I paused a second ago, I just got this hit where it's like, you know, maybe this is a really good weekend to like clean out your closet or like reorganize something that needs to really be looked at. And then that will help you. It's clean, I have a system, and you can feel a little bit more supported for things moving forward. And then the next one that was reversed was the Page of Hands. So you might be overthinking things still, but by setting up some structure, giving yourself a little bit of space, the path that you're trying to move through will move through clearly. Eight of Eyes, you still might be, you know, kind of stuck in this in-between place, but you'll know that there is a clear way out. And then the Hanged One, again, you might be stuck in this in-between place, but you'll have more peace around where it is right now. And here's the thing about the Hanged One, like, and all these in-between ones, like, things change, things move. And especially around, if this is all going to be centered around the new moon energy moves very quickly. It only stays in the same sign for 2.5 days. So just you get to choose how you are going to act with the current circumstances that are happening right now. Sometimes our own suffering just comes from our reaction to the reality. So I hope that is helpful. I hope you find a little bit of time this weekend, maybe again to like hang out, give yourself a little bit of space, and maybe tackle a little project that will help you to feel a little bit more grounded for the weeks to come. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I hope you find some peace with your body.